welcome to my channel. Today I want to do a tutorial video on how to play Dragon Ball Super card game. But since I've only been playing for the past 3 weeks, I have Kevin over here to help me out with this tutorial video.
Hi guys, my name is Kevin. Kevin Z to be exact. I'm from the Dudes, and we are a very friendly, competitive team in the Dragon Ball community. And
just to introduce the different types of cards, there's 4 types of cards: leader card, unison card, battle card, and extra card. It's pretty easy to identify each of the cards. Leader cards are double-sided. Unison cards have an X on upper left corner, and battle cards and extra cards literally says battle or extra on the upper right corner.
yeah, we'll be using 2 different structure decks. She'll be using blue, I'll be using red. But we made some tweaks to the decks so that it could be a little bit different, just so we could play the deck optimally. But
I am using Spirit of Potara starter deck, but since Super Saiyan Blue Goku is my favorite character, I swapped out the leader with Soul Striker, and I added in 4 of the baby unisons, 4 of Senzu beans, and 3 of Super Saiyan Trunks God Stealing Techniques.
And for myself, I'll be using the Pride of the Saiyans structure decks. It's the newest one. It is the one with blue Vegeta. And I added in 3 of the Piccolo Unisons.
If you try to list out every single rules, it's going to be too much information to take in. So we're just going to be explaining how to play the game by doing a demonstration match. So we're going to start by shuffling the cards first. It's important to make sure that your cards are evenly shuffled, because otherwise you'll be getting multiple copies of the same cards.
It has to be randomized just so it's fair with each other.
Okay.
But that's good. Alright, so I think I'm all good here.
Okay.
And then now I cut her deck, where we just cut the deck in half and put it on top of each other.
Oops.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
And then we put it back over here, and then now we roll dice to see who goes first, and whoever rolls the highest goes first. So let's see what I get. I rolled a 5.
Oh, 5. Nice.
She got a 6.
Oh, I got a 6.
So she goes first.
Okay, so let's 6 cards in hand, right?
Yep, you start off with 6 cards in hand, and then you're gonna look at these cards.
Ooh.
And yeah,
Interesting.
I got it. This is very interesting. So basically, you're gonna keep the cards that you want. Like for example, I would keep Piccolo because that's what my leader uses, and that would be what I would keep. The rest of these cards, optional.
So since this is a demo play, we're just gonna be showing our hands to make it easier for people. I'm definitely gonna be keeping my 1 copy of my baby unison, and I think I would want to keep. Should I keep any of these? Dimension Magic maybe?
Not really. My leader doesn't do anything like too rough. So I think putting all this back would be fine.
Okay.
Like for example, I would keep this card, and this card does a little neat trick that I will explain later.
Okay.
So I'll be putting 3 cards back, and then
I'm putting 4.
Yep. And so we shuffle the deck. I'm gonna give her the deck, and then we're each gonna cut again.
Okay.
All right. I cut yours. You cut mine. And then we draw the same number of cards, which was 6. So I have 3. So 1, 2, 3. Now I have 6. Okay. And the next thing that you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to put your life. How much life you're supposed to have?
8 lives.
Some people do it like 2, 2, 2, or some people, I'll demonstrate right now. This is 2, 2, 2, or some people do 4 and 4. Personally, for me, I like 4, 4, 4. Sorry, 4, 4.
Okay, so I go first.
Gotcha.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna be charging Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta Heroic Warrior first.
Gotcha.
So you charge by putting the card upside down in the energy area over here. And since I'm the first one going, I don't get to draw a card. and I don't get to attack on the first round.
Alright.
Let's see. I'll tap one. Tapping, it's just like you just rest the card horizontally, and I'm gonna pay 1 energy to play this card, Vegeta, Savior of the Future. This shows the number of energy you need to play the card, and this blue dot right here shows color of energy that you need to play this card.
Yeah, it's required. So if you have a different color energy, like let's just say red, you could still pay the 1, but you need to have that blue. That blue is mandatory. You need to have that.
Okay. Since I can't attack, I'm gonna pass my turn.
All right, so it'll be my turn. Since it's my turn, I will be drawing 1 card, and then I am still able to attack, but first I have to charge. So I will be charging this Trunks. So that's the first thing I have to do. Usually what you want to charge is just something you don't need. And then next I will be declaring an attack on his leader, on her leader. So when you're declaring an attack with a card, make sure to put it sideways. And then I'm gonna ask her, do you have any counters?
No counters.
All right. Then I'll use his auto, which draw a card. I draw 1 card when it attacks, and then this card gains 5k power, which makes it 15 instead of 10, like it has right here.
Okay.
And then
so since he attacked my card and I don't have any blockers, I guess I could combo, but since I have 8 lives and I do want to awaken as fast as possible, I am not gonna combo anything, and I'm just gonna take the hit by adding a card from life to my hand.
Yeah, unless said otherwise, usually all attacks is just 1 damage, and when you get them from 8 to 0, you win. And then for me, I will use 1 energy. In order to tap the energy, you tap it sideways, and then I will play Intensifying Power Trunks. This card has an ability when it attacks, so I will be attacking his or her Goku. And then any counters?
No counters.
Alright, so auto. I take 1 card from my life and then put it into my hand. And then it gains 10k and critical. So it's now a 15k attacker that has crit, and the crit, instead of the card from her life going to her hand, it goes into the draw. So that was my auto. So and she has no blockers. So next is combo.
So 15k critical. Since he's attacking with 15k, I will need to combo up 2 cards to make it 20k. And do I want to do that on the first time?
Usually not, especially since you have no energy to spend and you don't have that many cards. But it all depends on you. It depends whether you want to do it or not.
I do not want to use Trunks this fast. So I think I'm just gonna take a hit and put it in my drop area.
With the cards that you combo, they're usually the cards in your hand or other situations that we'll explain later, and they all have a 0 and a 5. So that just means, like, if I did this, if I comboed, instead of this being at 15, it would be +5, which makes it 20. All the combos always go by 5s unless said otherwise, so it's always like 5, 10, 15, 20, it's always like that. So since she took the damage, I can't do anything else because I have no more energy to spend. So I'll end my turn, and the Trunks card returns to just 5, and so does my Vegeta. So just 10, 5, normal, and then it's your go.
Okay, I'll draw a card. Damn. 2 senses, 2 God Ceiling. What am I gonna charge? I guess.
Oh wait, you remember you have to tap.
Yes.
Yeah, you untap, which means all the energy that, like, all the cards that are sideways, they go right back up.
Well, I usually don't charge Trunks God Ceiling technique, but since I have 2 copies, do you think I should charge one?
I think probably charging a God Ceiling, especially since you don't have this out yet.
Okay. Yeah. So these 2 are the same cards. It's just that this one is the special rare, and this one is from event pack. I'm just gonna charge 1 over here.
Yeah, different rarities, same card.
I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna swing my leader at your leader.
All right. I will say no counters. Auto.
So my auto kicks in. I can either draw a card or untap one energy, but since all of my energies are active, I'm just gonna draw a card.
All right, and I don't have a blocker, so I can't block, so it goes to combo. Would you like to combo?
I think I will not combo since it's the beginning of the turn.
All right, and then I'll choose not to combo because I don't want to waste any cards. So I'll just choose to take the damage because it is 10 to 10.
So this card allows me to add 10k and double strike if I take a life from if I take a card from life to my hand. So I'm gonna do that. So
you have to attack first. Don't forget.
That's true. I need to attack first. So always remember it's counter, auto / blocker, and then combo. So in order for the auto to be used, I need to attack first. So I'm gonna swing at your Vegeta.
She has two options on what to attack to. So she could either attack the Trunks or she could attack my leader. Because the Trunks is in rest mode, that's what it calls when it's sideways, she could attack the card. But if it's like this, she can't attack it. However, with your leader, it doesn't matter what direction it is. So it could be in active, it could be in defense. It doesn't matter, she could still attack it.
Okay. Yeah, so my auto kicks in. I add a life to my hand.
Yeah, since I have no counters.
Why do I have 3 sensus now?
Hey, that helps you though.
I mean, I would rather have sensu like later words.
I get that.
15k double strike. Okay, double strike, do I want you to take it? I think I do. So I will combo actually.
Really? Okay.
So this one, since the combo energy is 1, I'm gonna tap 1 energy, combo this card. The middle part is combo area, but people usually just combo a card by just putting it here.
Yeah, by putting it on top or something like that.
And this card allows me to play the card after comboing in rest mode. That's why I am choosing to play this card. So yeah, this is 25k double strike.
Yeah, double strike means I take 2 damage instead of 1. So with the cards I have in my hand, I could technically use this, but I have nothing else to combo with. Like literally, I have an extra card, and then I have a unison which I can't combo with, another unison, and then these cards cost 1k each. So I can't use anything besides the Yamcha. So I'll just take the 2 damage.
Okay. Okay, so this one gets played in rest mode.
Since she comboed it from her hand.
And I will pass my turn.
All right. So since it's the start of my turn, I put these right back up. I draw a card. So next, I think what I'm gonna charge is this Kawa, since I have 2 of them. So I'll charge this, and then next. So with his awaken means that I basically flip to the other side. Usually there's some like good things, bad things. Like for example, if I'm at 4 or less, then I could flip, and then I do something. Or when something happens where you get to awaken early by not being at 4. So right now, I'm gonna pay 1 energy and 2 energy, so 2 energy in total. I'm going to play Piccolo Unison. So with the Piccolo Unison, when I play Unison, whatever amount of energy I played it with, that's how many markers it has. So since I paid 2, it has 2 markers. And then with this card, if I have a red Unison with that has basically 2 markers, I get to switch 2 of my energy to active mode, and then add cards from my life that until I have 5 left. But since I have 4, it doesn't happen. And then
wait, what just happened?
I will untap 2 energy, so 2 energy is now right back up. And then it does something else if my Unison's Kaba, but my Unison is not Kaba, so I skip that and then flip over, where it goes to my backside leader, which is the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta.
What does your auto do?
When this card attacks, I draw a card, then choose up to one of my red Unisons that has basically a specific cost of 2, that costs 2. and it gains double strike. If it has no keyword skills. This won't gain double strike, but it's still a good card. So I'll be using this card's +1. The +1 means that I just increase the marker from 2 to 3, and I draw a card. So I get an extra card, and that's what the markers that's what the +1 is there for. So right now, I'm gonna have my leader attack her leader. So any counters?
I do not want to waste extra cards, so I think if I take the hit, then I can awaken, and I'll be at 15k, so I think that will be the best, right?
Yeah, like just to be able to awaken without using your unison.
So I am going to not counter.
All right, I'm gonna say no combos, and then any combos for you?
No combos. I'm just gonna take the hit.
All right, gotcha. And then next, I'm gonna have Piccolo Jr. swing at her leader.
Well, I am not gonna counter because I want to use I only have one counter attack card, and I want to use it for something bigger. I feel like I could, after I awaken, I could probably combo out of his because unless he combos. Okay, no counter.
No counters. Okay, I'm gonna say no combos. So combos for you.
So since I'm at 15 and he's at 15, I'm gonna use Senzu by tapping 1 energy and untapping 2. So every time I use a Senzu, I get 1 extra energy. So I Senzu'd, so this is at 20k.
Yeah, it's 20k for the turn. So and she got to untap her energy. And then for me, I am going to try to keep going offensively. So I'm going to have my Trunks swing at her leader. So this one's at 5. So when it attacks, I get to take a life, and it gains 10k, so making him at 15.
Okay, since it's at 20, I'm not gonna counter.
Alright, so his auto triggers, so I take a life. And then I'm gonna choose whether I want to combo or not. So I'm going to combo Android 18. She has a special ability where I get to dump an extra card from my hand into the drop area, which is like graveyard. And then it gains 6k. So that means it's at 11. So now the Trunks is at 26. So she has to beat 26 now.
So I need 30. I'm at 20, so I'm gonna super combo this. So this one, if I super combo, I get to draw a card. So super combo with this, draw a card. First one true for a brighter future. Okay.
And then she's at 30 to my 26, so she out combos it, and she doesn't take damage. Okay, so for me, I think now what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna play 1 energy. I'm gonna play Son Goku, Saiyan Youth. This card is a blocker, and it autos that if I have a red unison in play, when this card's played, I get to draw a card.
Okay.
Oh, you see that I have another unison? I'm gonna put this unison under my unison, so it gains an extra marker. So now it's at 4. So that means it'll be a little bit harder to kill. And then I'm gonna pass to you.
Okay. It was my turn. Marker's gone. Everything stands back up.
Yeah, for her, not for me.
I'm gonna draw a card. So right now I am going to charge Super Saiyan Trunks for a brighter future. And I'm gonna tap all 3 energy to play my baby unison.
Yep, and her starts off with 3 markers and she paid 3 energy for it.
And I love this activate main effect. Basically, you draw a card and you gain 2 markers. So
that's 1 more than mine.
draw a card.
So now she's
I
at
got 5.
Yeah, well mine is still stuck at 4.
One thing that's awesome about Soul Striker is that when I attack, I can draw a card and tap 2 energy. So it's amazing. I can use that 2 energy to play another card. So I'm gonna attack your leader but you can use a blocker. But I'll attack anyways.
Alright, so she's attacking my leader. I'll say, you know what? I will negate with, is that all you got?
Okay.
So with this card, if my leader's red, I get to negate the attack, and then I may choose one card in my hand, placing the dropper. And if I do, choose two of her battle cards to gain minus 15k. However, I'm not gonna do that only because I need some of the cards in my hand, so I'm just gonna negate the attack.
Even if he negated, my auto still kicks in, so I get to draw a card and untap 2.
Yep, that is correct.
So I'm gonna tap 2, play as this 2 trunks for a brighter future. And one thing that I love about this is that my supporter of hope, it's a blocker, and if I have a Trunks future card in my battle area, I get to play this card without paying any energy cost. So I'm gonna play this card.
Gotcha.
And right now, I'm gonna swing my baby unison at your leader.
Alright, I'll say no counters. She doesn't have any autos, so that escapes, but I'm gonna choose to block. So I'm gonna block with this. So basically, instead of the attack going here, it's going here now. So my little blocker is only at 4k. So any combos for you?
No combos.
Alright, so then it dies because there's no more battle cards that I could. There's no more. I don't want to spend any combo on that card. He did it too.
Okay, maybe I should like kill one of his life first and then like combo everything in.
Yep, that's what you're supposed to do.
So then I'll swing as this 2 chunks.
Yep.
I'll swing as this 2 chunks at your leader. Any counters?
No counters. Any combos?
Okay, I think I'm gonna combo 1 card.
Alright.
I'm gonna combo him.
Alright. So now she's
at 25.
Yeah, she's at 25. However, all my cards right here, 1k, a unison can't combo that, another 1k, another 1k, another 1k, and I only have these 2 cards to combo with, and they're both 5, so this is 10 in total, so I'll be at 25. I have to reach a number greater than hers in order for me not to take damage.
Haha, so you have to take it.
I have to take it. And then it's another 1k. So literally this is what I could combo with, and this is what I have. It is important not to tap out during a game. Like usually you need energy. Like for example, I'm tapped out. I could have used these 1Ks.
I'm gonna swing at your leader.
Alright, I have no counters, no blockers, so your auto triggers.
And I'm gonna trigger my auto, add a life to my hand. Oh no. This one needs 1 combo energy, so it's kind of useless right now. But it is a 15k double striker.
Yeah, and I'll be taking 2 damage, so this is basically lethal for me. If I take the damage, I lose the game.
And I'm going to combo everything in, which is just 2. Oh, and 3 since
you could technically use the Maya as well.
The Maya is also here.
Remember, you can't use the cards in rest mode because they've already been used, so you can't use them if you're thinking about that.
So it's 5 plus 10, so 15 plus 5, 5, 5, so it's at 30k double strike, and he's currently at 15.
Yep, so I'm going to combo 1, 2, so I'm at 25, but as you could see, 10k is in unison, so I can't combo anymore, so I have to take the 2 life, and since I'm at 0, I lose.
Okay, so this is how you win that game.
Yep, so many 10Ks. Make sure to balance your cards, guys, because like you're not supposed to run a deck with so many 10Ks in unison. So that's why I wasn't able to combo.
We try to keep original cards, as many original cards as possible. So this is why our decks look like this. Not too optimal, actually,
but these are the cards that the structure decks come with. And if you guys need the cards, it just comes in the structure deck. So I guess we're just about done here. If you guys want to see a little bit more of me, I am from the Dudes. We have our own YouTube channel, Twitch, all that stuff. And I'm pretty sure Linda will put all the links in the description. Probably just one because that's all you need.
Hopefully you guys will find the video helpful. Thank you everyone for watching my video, and I'll see you guys in my next video.